Crytek and Bomb, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. Paimon Shop reset, the 1st of April. Got a lot of stuff to do today. Imaginarium Theater reset with Pyro, Electro, and Animo. A rerun of the first season of this entire endgame mode, which is very interesting. Was not expecting that, by the way. I was not expecting this endgame to repeat yet, but I guess it's about time it starts repeating the elements. Usually they start changing it up a little bit, but overload with ammo again. It's a shame I can't do Shengyun with this though, because I don't have her built enough for that. So it is what it is. First things first, let's prepare this. Prepare this thumbnail. I think after season 10, I'm going to start changing up the way this looks because I feel like as more characters come to the game, it's going to be a little annoying to keep doing the thumbnails like this. Maybe I could trade the thumbnails typing every season, every 10 seasons, I want to say. But with this being the 10th season, this might be the last time I do the thumbnail exactly with this format, showing like all the characters lined up with like their element type and whatnot that I do with my thumbnails. I like doing my thumbnails like this, okay? Anyways, this thing gonna be decently long because we need to see 3 voice lines from Ian-san and 3 voice lines from Varessa. So I'm gonna be trying my best here to do some things. But first, there's a couple things we need to do today. First things first, we need to grind Shingyu's mats. Gotta love that. Thank you. Do this again. Now this is done. Thank you. Now let's go over here and check if my voice is projecting correctly. Today is the final part of the story quest event. I'm not doing it today because this stream's gonna be decently long without me doing that today. Which means I could do the event festivities, but I'd rather do that tomorrow as well. So yeah, all that for tomorrow. Because this stream's probably gonna be 4 hours long of me replaying this over and over. Yes, I said that. Okay, so let's see how the mic sounds. Okay, so first things first, leeway. And then go over here to go fight this boss. I'm also going to do a temple on the character banner, see if we can get that last constellation for either Gaming or Chevrus, or maybe I'll just end up with a C3 and Sun. Or I'll end up with a weapon, which will depress me because we'll be getting the 60 pity with this next temple, which then I won't be able to do a temple if there's a new 4-star coming up because Aoife decided to get a drip marking today. Why couldn't it have been yesterday? I don't know. But it triggers me oh so much because I could have changed the thumbnail for yesterday's stream, but I don't feel like doing that because it won't feel right. But Aoife and Escoffier drip marketed for next patch. One of the two is definitely a 4-star. I have a bad feeling it's going to be Aoife without me even having to look at leaks or whatever. Not making the same mistakes twice, thank you. Alright. I can't wait to do the grind today because we also have a new Echoes thing to do. That's being tricks and whatnot. But I can't wait to do this. But first thing first, fight the boss a few more times.
Final warning! Justice will... Wrath from the skies! Push through the pain! On my mark! Oof! Look out below! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Drop your weapons! Pyroclastic surge!
Down. Suck it. Ah, man. I feel like I could clear this faster if I were to get C6 Chevrolet, but I don't even know what's gonna happen with this next temp we're about to do. Should probably use it now, though. I'll think about using it after I did all this, 'cause I wanted to do it just before going to do Imaginary Theater Reset. But I think now would be appropriate. So, on this banner, we are 50 pity. I will double check just to make sure, just because I'm paranoid, even though I'm pretty sure I stay consistently right with the video I made, because it's crazy. I had to question myself in the recording, counting how many pulls I did, and I got it wrong at first, and I had to recount it, and I got it right this time. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yep, 50. I'm gonna pull on this one, but do it. Is it a weapon or is it a character? Please be good to your boy. I'm hoping for Chevrolet. I'm really hoping for Chevrolet. I wouldn't mind against on either though, but this could also just be a weapon, and then this feels kind of ugly. Please. At the very end, is this what's going on? Oh my god, my heart can't stop pumping, dude. Damn. Well, 60 pity and a weapon. Yippee.
No matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down.
Actually, should I? A part of me wants to try one more 4-star
Enjoy a
pity,
proper meal
but it
when you
feels
get
kind of
home.
wrong.
What I like to do? You asked for it. Final war.
I feel like I have to try a character though.
Let's move. Yeah. Hero incoming. Yeah. Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Burn it
I didn't mean
down.
to do an extra one, even though.
On my mark. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Headbutt. Hi. It's justice o'clock.
Gotten better at fighting it, huh? I'm not gonna lie, a part of me wants to try one more because I don't know if I'll get to pull on another banner in the future. But with my pity being this high, I can only risk but so much. I genuinely want to try a little bit though. Two. Three. $64? 65? Alright, I guess when I do Imagine Theater Reset, I'll get my other extra 4-stars. Or an extra chance at a 4-star. Since I'm close to 4-star pity now. But I'm gonna try one more here. This 67? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I want to just try one more 4-star on the banner. I'm not gonna try the next banner. But man, my pity gonna be so high now.
Let's move. Stronger.
Oh my god, you always gotta do it early, you motherfucking bitch. I do not like you.
Justice will prevail! Stop it! Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! You're quick as a flash! Start the... Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Yeah!
There we go. What's up, homie? I was originally gonna do like a 60. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. I was originally going to do was it is it 60 primos for one of them? I'm gonna get more primos today anyways, so that's why I wanted to do this anyways. I was gonna do 50 primo gems on this, but now I don't want to. Now I went very freaking high into pity. This is not good. Uh, honestly, I only need to try one more 4-star pity. Already 67 now.
You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Wrath from
Thank
the
you.
sky! Let's move! Controlled breathing. Headbutt! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Hi!
Hahaha. Suck it. Yes, sir. I'm getting you to replace though. How high am I now? I only need 10 more. 3 to 4 runs. If I get a single 4, it would only be 3 runs. But if I get three times in a row, I'll have to do a 4th run on this boss. I don't know if I want to waste anything for that. Since we're going to do Imagine Theater reset for everything else. To get primos, which I can get more from Imagineering Theater. I'm excited to see what 4-star character we're going to get because we're really close. I can do 68 though for now. 68. Okay. You're really gonna starve me for this. That's crazy. That's fine. I'm only doing this because genuinely getting one of the on-banner 4-stars, I could get one of them C6 right now. Watch me do all of this just for EN Sun C3. It won't feel that good to be honest if I get that, but I shouldn't complain because after this, we're going to be saving all of this patch and all of next patch. No matter how much rumors I've been hearing about scout
Strength
figure.
is one of those things where
Despite all the stuff I've heard about, I'm not
you gotta use it or lose it.
gonna do all that. Despite the news that I'm hearing, I am looking forward to seeing what I end up liking about it. I wonder if you're gonna take the full tempo or will I get on the next one?
Add Ast.
We're gonna find out.
Thank you for
That being said, that reminds me. I got Shengyun. There's other primos I need to get from the Sona Teapot, but I haven't bothered to do that. I haven't bothered preparing for it either, but I need to, because I know I can get primos for Shengyun in there. But let's just get into this. It ain't gonna be decently long anyways, 'cause I'm gonna replay this a few times, because I do that every time. If I want to hear a character voice lines, I'm going to do it. I don't know if I want to do this first. I can't do Diaz and Vicious Echoes, but I can do Ventus, which I'll do that after I've done my temples. So let's just finish this up. Let's just get into this. Sit down, pull up my Veressa. I know people are probably gonna play my Veressa for all we know. So, do this. Clan is part of the raid up. Oh, I do need to talk to Wolfie actually. I need to see the thespian trick. I don't know what it is this patch. But Shao, I got a C6 Farazan that he'll really like. You know what I mean? I got Chevrolet that she'll really like, so. So let's do this. We got you, you. I don't have Shingyu worked on yet. It seems like I can put Shilin in here. How interesting. You. Who else should I put in here? Megami is C5. It's funny that I can put him in the right up. I can put out Hatham in here. Sure, why not? Now, see what the Thesbian tricks are, because I keep forgetting what those are. But what are the new ones this time? Heard one of them might interest me. Huh. So this is Wanders, huh? Seems like something it already does. Oh. Oh. It's alright. I'll get it. Ooh. I actually really like that. I actually really like that. I like this too, even though I don't play this character, I do like that. Because you don't get to actually admire this piece of musical instrument that looks like she would smack someone with it. Well, her elemental skill she does, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But this Lisa one looks really nice. Enough for me to grab it. Even though I don't really play her much, but I play her Imagine Theater and I don't really hate her playstyle. I just never focused her like I did Kaya for like her constellations and whatnot. I don't have any intention to go to my way for it either. Okay. Visionary, not surprised. We got. Oh, which one is that one? Coppelius. Is that the one I should be worried about? Is that the easier one of the two? I think it might be. I forget. This one might be a problem. Well, not for me. For other people, I could see it being a problem. Hydro Topa, what the f? Okay. Oh, on the last one, bruh? Well, I know I'm gonna save Al Hatham for that, I suppose. It's like use Al Hatham in here. Okay. Put you. Chilling in. Okay. You, you. You. Is he built? Okay. I guess I could bring him in here. Mm, I do want Cookie for Alhaitham, okay. How many do I have left? Oh, I got a lot of space left. Okay. Cookie. Dia. Chevrouse. Oh, I can put Jean in here, right? I don't know if I really want to. I feel like Venti might have its time to shine. Is she built? Yes, she is. Okay. Grabbing Raiden. Grabbing Traveler, because he's going to be very important, as he's going to be another Center City option. Okay. Using D-Look Overload did not sound fun to me. Using Hootao Overload did not sound fun to me. But I could do something interesting with Hootao and Sun, even though the type of won't really apply to her very well, so I don't know. I should use you, though. I'll be honest, Jean by herself, it just ain't doing anything. She's not doing anything. I feel like I should... Wait. Is she even built? No, she's not. Now, why did I keep that? Okay. Lying in. I have too many supports. I need to grab you, obviously. I've been avoiding her for a reason. For a little bit. Hazel's not where I want him to be built at until I work on singing. I will say this, in a future stream, I will come back here to do another Imagine Theater reset. I'll probably be when I at least have leveled up Shingun enough to play her in here. Even though I remember seeing her voice on before, so I don't know if I really feel like I need to go to my way to check it. Wish there was a way to check her voice sounds without actually having to do Imagine Theater for it, but it's beside the point. What about you? I mean, I could. I could. She wouldn't feel horrible. Do you think you're gonna feel bad with overload? I feel, I feel like I will like Venti in here, but a part of me, one, two, three, maybe four if I really have to use her like that. So one, two, three, four being Veressa, five possibly being her for like character I could use on field. I'm gonna need another on fielder. I have too many supports. Um, Problem is, he can be used early on and it should be fine, but that's if I get him early enough. Without plunge, I don't know if I really feel like playing him without his C6. You.
Hmm.
Mm, do I want to play this character? I intensely avoided getting her C6, which sucks because she would be much better than what she currently is, but that's beside the point. I just don't know if I want to use her in here over, say, Lisa, because at least I have off-fielding options for this. My biggest problem is I have more Electro than I do Pyro, and Animo is very much less, because I only have three of them up? Yeah. I guess I can do Venti, but I just don't know if that's worth it. I feel like I need another on-fielder if I do this, because there's four bosses. Rest is gonna definitely need to be used against this Papilla, because she can deal with it very fast. I want Alhaitham for the end, but then who's fighting Hydrotolpa? That's where I kind of think I should consider Hutel. I feel like obviously there's gonna probably be a stage where I could have used Venti, but I'm unsure if I want to do that. Cause I gotta remember we have the other cast members as well that we're gonna be using in the beginning. I'm probably gonna need Hutel for the Tolpa, man. That's why having Shoni here is an option that gives me something. I could also use the Traveler to react to that boss as well. But my problem is, what kind of team am I gonna conjure up? It's gonna probably be a team with Langan, Traveler, Hutel, if I even have all of them as pieces together for that boss. I feel like I can only trust Hutel for that boss because I want Mawika for the Papilla, and then maybe if she's still available, Topa. I guess we'll just have to see. But I say that, and there's one other thing. We can still invite somebody. So I could just grab Arlecchino. I could just grab Arlecchino. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I want to see her build. Forgot I could check it. That very gun. Okay, correct. Okay, nice. Bruh. His build is pretty damn good, I'll give it that much. I'm still gonna look around a bit. I use my friend's C6 Mawika, what the hell, man? I don't know if I want to do that, I don't need that much power. Raiden C3 would be nice, but I don't feel the need to grab someone else's C3. Raiden, someone has a C... I didn't realize Rice Dallin had C3 Oron, huh? Oh, I could get Chaska. I don't know if I feel like doing that. I could take my first C6 Shengyun again. That would be funny. Go grab my friend's guy Miko. I really want her so I can use my Imaginative as well, but I was thinking about doing Lenny this time, but I don't know if I feel like doing Lenny this time. I feel like changing it up, you know? I haven't used like someone else's Arlequin in a while. That is just as good as my friend's flower. This guy's feather worse than my friend's feather. That is correct. At least you have a Pyro Goblin. Well done. I can tell without even having to preview it that it's good, though. Hmm. Hmm. I could have my friend's C6. Yeah, Miko. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Not bad. It's still pretty good. And I just had to see the highest crit damage I've ever seen on someone's account. Um, do I want to get another Electro character though? A part of me does not want to do that. I might come back to this though. I kind of want to play someone's C2 Arlecchino right now. I might do this one. I'll do this. This is gonna be interesting. Stormgale Origin? Electro Swirl Reaction? I'm probably not gonna ever do this one because I'm not using a lot of my other animal characters in this one. I have like less animal characters in this. Okay, this. Ooh, I can get a random guest star right now? Give it to me. Hey, saving you up. Thank you. Overloaded Origin. I'd love to grab you right now, actually. Refresh. Do this one first. Should I bother with Electro? I feel like I have so many Electro characters that grabbing an Electro wouldn't feel that bad, actually. It depends on who I get, though. If I get Yinsun, she's not going to be used. If I get Versa, she's not going to be used. If I get Orin, I might use him. If I get her, I might not use her right away. If I get Fischl, I might wait on that. So everything comes down to, like, you. Hmm. Okay, it comes down to you. I don't know if I want to do that, so I'm going to wait. Let's do this. Imaginarium Theater Season 10. How's your day been, homie? Forgot to ask you that. My day been pretty decent so far. I don't like what I have to use here. I don't really have much to work with, do I? Everyone doesn't really work with themselves. If I had gotten Chevreuse, then Cloran would feel a bit better. Do I want to Cloran here? I could do something different with her later. But since Denjo's not really a focus for Cloran, I would need Overload for her to feel good. So she's going to feel pretty bad, isn't she? But I have Overloaded Origins, so I guess there's a use case in that. I'll just do this. I'm not going to use my Yoimiya that much as I would like to. Feel like Bill's a bit wasted here, but I think it's fine. It's not like it's going to be hard to clear this. I'd rather just not use Sucrose. I forgot my Sucrose is being used. I was wondering where the heck she was at.
To ashes! A festive reprise!
I say I'm not going to use my
Here's
Yoimiya much, and I'm probably going to end up
Fire
using
it
it
up.
here.
Time for a light show! on sight. Into the shadows.
I got you covered.
Yo.
Here comes the fireworks.
Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Oh yeah, yeah.
Power that ended Python. Fuse is lit. Hunt them down.
And dead.
Loaded.
Oh right. I only got 20 seconds left. Oh shit. Uh oh.
Eyes on me.
Here's backup. Check this.
Fire hazard.
Just barely. Oh my god. See, I did not go without her supports, man. I need to have her supports, man. But if I keep seeing free cash, I'm grabbing the free cash. Not doing that, because I learned that this follows you the entire way through the entire thing, so no. Fuck you, I'm not doing that. Too early for that. So, time to see what we get. Okay, Electro Fair. Is Raiden fair right now? I want to use Shell soon. I don't want to use Cookie yet, so Raiden it is. I don't like that. Could I use Yomi here? I think she would have she'd be the only one with an innate advantage other than maybe Clarend. I could try it, but I don't know how much of an effect that is. Let's do this. So I have a lot of electro going on, so more pyro could be better. Increasing pyro damage would just be better, I think. But this is not increasing pyro damage, I forget. It's giving an element of application. I think electro is just more prominent, so more pyro would be nice. I wanna do the battles, so because it's gonna disappear if I refresh, it's gonna disappear. Oh, but do I have the damage? That's the thing. I want to try it, to be honest. I want to try it. It's still pretty early, so I want to try it. So how many of them is there? Is it only one? It just kind of just shows what enemy is appearing, which is a bit worrisome because I don't know if I have the damage. But just in case. It's not that I don't want to waste sucrose here, though. Not like I'm not gonna not need it. I'm probably going to. It's just I'd rather use Toma for a different stage, and I'd rather not use writing it. So it's like I either use the same team and then we go hard on like what character they'll get, or I just do this. Honestly, 2 characters having their skills up would be better than nothing. I'm gonna try it like this first.
Here come the fireworks. Power that ended Haishan. Ready.
Shit! I thought I did in time. Oh my god.
Time for a light show.
This is dead. I might have to restart because of that. What? 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 What is that, bro? Stop being gay.
Absorption test. Stand clear. The fuse is lit. Testify. Animal test 6. Eyes on me! Time for a light show. Ha!
Oh my god, I barely got that in time. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. I'd rather not have Traveler first or Bennett first. Okay. I would like a new DPS though. I'm about to use Shao now. But I guess I'll grab Traveler. Now we're on to our first boss here. Maybe it's time to get some Pyro and Electro? I need both right now. I'd like to get Kutching right now if possible. That'd probably be what I want to do. Actually, no, I need Fars on Fudge. Let's do this. Grab
Let's
her.
go. Time is against us.
Free cash. I'm not consuming all, man. Stop it. Sure. Okay, so I have a good chance as somebody here. I'm on the animal cast. And I could use another one. You know, Farzan. If I can get her. And you do this to me. Great. So Lion's here for me filling in for thank you. Filling me in for you. So I don't want to use her yet. I'd like to not use Causeway yet either, so he's just gonna be for next stage possibly.
Want
Grabbing
me to come
Causeway.
along?
This puts me in a deficit if I don't get a good pyro character or lecture right now. Or Animo, please. Oh. This is not a choice I wanted to make. Um, I want Moika for later. Using Arlecchino now wouldn't feel horrible. I wanted Arlecchino for the Tulpa. I'm gonna need to start hoping I can get Varessa soon. So I guess Arlecchino
No
then.
need to fret. I shall handle this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you will. I'll grab this, by the way. Even though I probably shouldn't do that, but I'll do this. Surely we had the damage, to be honest. I might have to use Pyro Traveler here, though, which sucks 'cause I wanted to use him for the Hydrotopa as well. I could try to waste him here, though. I'm going to try to, at least. And use you. Said power cards have an advantage, which makes me a bit worried of what is this one. Is this the one that puts up the cryo shield? If it is, I might actually need Arlecchino for this. Just to defeat this boss and then use her again for the Tulpa. That would be so dumb, because then I'm using him for the Tulpa then if I have to. My boy is well built. I don't underestimate him. Ain't cool, man. So, just in case, let's see if it is, and if it isn't, then I'm going to restart. But if it is, then we'll have to see.
Enhanced Animal Module 75. That's
I got you covered.
Ah, it is. Okay.
yeah.
Fire it up. Here's backup.
Yeah, I forget my Toma is C6, so he feel pretty good with her. Really should build him on my second account, but I just don't wanna. I just don't wanna. Oh fudge. Bennett, not now. Official right now though. Oh, I want to do this one. What the heck? This is new. I think this is. Yeah, I want to do this one, but I feel like it's gonna disappear when I do that. Yep, it disappeared. One more time. Uh, no characters. That hard to ask for that. Okay, all right. So doing this then. So I can't get a character to. Wow, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Definitely not like I wanted that badly. I really need a character here. Okay, we're gonna have to do an unorthodox team now. Definitely using Kazuo. Gonna use Raiden. I could use Fish on Arlecchino, but I don't want to do that. So it might be a Pyro Traveler angle. Might be. I could use Kuching here instead of Raiden. But like the next boss that's coming up, if I don't get Varessa, it's gonna feel pretty bad. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to like actually go back a bit further. So I'm gonna need to hope on this that the next round does not become a problem. So we can do something like this actually. This will probably be better for this.
Watch this! Let's finish this fast!
Into the wind.
Oz reveals us!
I'm not gonna bother with that.
The clouds hide. The birds call.
Wings of darkness! Incoming! Cut to the chase! Hey!
Oh crap. You know what? I'll do
Wind
this.
and cloud.
Speed of light!
Come on! Show me your courage!
With sword from shadow!
Watch this!
Don't blink!
Midnight Venta.
Alright, let's
The wind knows.
Watch this! Stick
Falling
around!
leaves. Adorn my night.
Speed of light!
Show me your
Cut
courage!
to the
Show
chase!
me your courage!
Hey! Wings of darkness! Come!
Is Trevor hitting him from that far?
Out of the way or get blown away!
As one with
Stop
wind and
hitting my
cloud.
tree.
Alright,
One with
let's
nature.
finish this fast! Nowhere to
I'm pressing triangle, thank you.
Come on!
Incoming!
As you wish, main
Finish
Fräulein.
this fast!
Stick around!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
With sword comes
Remembering
shadow.
how much I like playing Kazuo, you know, when I can. Haven't played this guy in so long. Anyways, you will actually be important at this rate as I'm not getting enough people to deal with the problem that's coming up. I don't like that. No characters again. Get someone with zero vigor to return. The only one I would want is Toma. Okay, maybe Beto actually. But if I get Claran, it's gonna feel real bad. 'Cause I don't want that. So maybe I'll redraw. When you start the compare event, more characters will be added to the selectable lineup. Yes. Let's do this. Survey says. Oron. Okay, I'm okay with that. The problem is this one. I kind of want to get Oron now and get Yensun later, but not getting Vressa feels pretty bad at this rate. Like I only have like one more stage left before I have a problem on my hands. So that's like the thing I'm most worried about. I could grab Oron for
Want
now.
me to join?
Oh, I can't refresh. Great. I could, you know, get that level 4 upgrade. But I don't feel like doing that either. But I feel like doing it at this rate. Because I'm probably going to need to rely on something to do damage to the boss. Because I don't have a character that can deal with his phase. I'm actually getting very nervous here if I don't get enough. Defeat only 3 opponents? Sounds tempting. If I had a Night Soul character for that. That's my only fucking choice. This is unlucky because the worse that this run becomes, getting the characters I want, the more time I'm gonna spend redoing this because I want to see Veressa's and Ian Sun's voice lines. So, just heads up mentioning that. I don't know if I want to work her here. This is so bad. Time for an unorthodox team. But will I have enough damage? Well, we're gonna find out. This is all because the character selection thing wasn't appearing, and I don't appreciate that.
Tell me what you see.
You're toast! Nice and spicy.
Useless. Evil conquering. Worthless. Here.
Can you do damage? Thank you, Shell.
Here. Worthless. Go. You're free now.
Eat this! Boba, get them! Nowhere to hide. Yeah!
Boring. Lament. Here.
I need to
Here.
defeat 12 of these. Do I have enough damage? I feel like I do, but Shao is barely doing enough.
Worthless. Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Into the fire!
Okay, I don't appreciate that.
To the taste. Hey!
Okay, thank you, Kaching. Alright. I want Shiloh Nin so bad, but, like, I have to get you. Because okay. There's not that many Electros yet, left, right? Oh no, there's a chance that one character gets left out. There's no way they chicken hope my Govaressa, do they? Okay.
Woohoo! This is gonna be fun!
Now, can I get Ian-san as well? No. That's going to make a problem. Okay. That's gonna cause a problem. Still don't have Chevrolet, which feels bad, man, but I'm gonna have to grab Bennett now. And Companion Random came up too late. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting what I'm gonna do, because I might force Mawika into this stage all by herself. I'm thinking about it. It's that, or again, I backtrack, because there was a time where in a stage I wanted to get a character and I just could not get one. I'm still thinking about backtracking. But gotta do this. So, don't need to use Traveler here, but I kind of want to because I now don't even want to use Mawika. It just feels wrong. Could do this to... Actually, I feel like he's wasted here if I do that. Could do this. Or... Realistically, this could be fine too, to be honest.
Charge! Headbutt! Look out below! Charge! Yeah! Put! Yeah! Charge! Everybody stand! Shine down. Now you shall perish. Yeah, that was a cheap shot. Turn. Yeah.
Hey, pose on him. God damn it. Now you appear. I need her for Topa. I want her for Topa, but Charus no. Oh, I can't fucking refresh. Oh my god. Okay. Five for ammo. You know what? Fine. Let me guess Farza's gonna appear because there's no choice but to appear. Fucking too damn late. I don't really want to get her now.
Doesn't matter where. I'll be there.
Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh, let's go here versus voice line. And I'm gonna use her again later. Of course. Why am I not surprised she's sitting down on the couch? Okay, I can't do that. Oh, now I can.
Back home, whenever I fight, it's to protect the people of the tribe. But here, it's more like never-ending wrestling training. It means I can go all out without worrying about hurting anyone. And I don't get so angry about the injustice of it all. It's so liberating. I'm sure the more I challenge myself here, the stronger I'll become. And the closer I'll get to being like all the fearless heroes I look up to. Definitely gonna come here more often.
Already done. Next. I was really hoping to get. It's gonna be such a problem when I have to start using Insun. That's the reason why I didn't use Mawika on the stage, cause that shit kind of upset me. So now we're in another pickle. Oh, I gotta use. No, you're not doing me like this, are you? I wanted to do that save, but I don't feel like wasting Veressa there. So be it. Since I can't refresh, I'd have to like actually use my points on like something to do that. I will eventually use it the next time I get a chance to max out my overload buff. Since we're now halfway through this. Who do I use here is the question. I might actually need to use Mawika here. I am going to lose a few characters here. Damn, this is bad. I don't want to waste Arlecchino here. I'll have to do this. I think I can do this. It's gonna feel a little bad though, but of course it's 6. Why wouldn't it be? It doesn't feel like a problem at all.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Midnight
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds. The wind knows it.
torn to oblivion.
Thanks for appearing, but your timing couldn't be any worse. I don't even know if I can make the best use of this character either, because most of my electro characters are gonna know. Bruh. I could give it to Veressa, I guess. Oh, this is ultra scuffed. I hate this. Okay, now we're at the Topa boss. Who do we got left? Would you look at that? Shonen took too long to appear. I could get Dia here, but I don't know if I want Dia for this. Oh, this is so bad. Do I have enough characters? I should technically, being that there's only one more stage before the final boss. I just hate what I have to do. Pyro first, I guess.
Got a job for me?
Stop hoeing me. There's other characters. And I'm 5 off. Fuck me. Oh my god. This is bad. I'm thinking about rewinding. If I don't get Yenson in the next stage, I'm rewinding. If I literally go this entire Imaginary Theater not getting Yenson, it's gonna piss me off. Well, time for this. You. I'd rather not use you here, but that's where Yenson comes in, so... you. Even though Oron's not gonna really do anything. Now I think about it, yeah, he's not gonna really do anything. Oh, the weird thing is I can't even use Alhaitham, can I? If I get rid of him here, I can't use him. So I'm gonna have to do something scuffed again. Gracious almighty, this is bad. Okay. If I get rid of Oron, I have no other electro character. I would use like all my electro characters.
Flash! You're dead meat!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You can take all that.
Dancing in the wind. Up and away!
What? How is that fair?
Let's get it on! Butterfly! Strike!
Why is he so tanky? What the fuck? This is a C2 Arlecchino! It's a C2 Arlecchino! What is this? I'm getting the explosion effect and she's still taking forever to kill the boss.
Transfixed!
Damn. What the fuck was that? I was not expecting her to take that long to kill the boss. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna suck doing something as scuffed as what I have to do now. I still haven't gotten the final buff now. Or any other... Oh yeah, I don't have Shilin in. Well, I should be able to get her here. Bit.
Is it time to go?
Let's do Moika here. We can do a team now. I have to use the Sun here once and then use her at the final boss, so I'll hate them not even get a chance to be used. Because I couldn't get her most of this session. Not really a great thing to happen, by the way. So this is going to be interesting. I'll save Bennett for the final boss, but I will... Should I do that? I want to do Overload, but my options are kind of like whatever. It's like I could use this, but her buff's not gonna last long enough. I could use her, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I could do Oron for consistent Electro. It might be the only stage I use him in. Yeah. You caved too late, Shunin. Like, there's nothing I can say to you. If it didn't take her so long to appear, this wouldn't be a problem. I shouldn't have switched against on there, but it doesn't matter.
Rise! Ha! On my mark! Justice will prevail! Pyroclastic surge!
She's not even on her DPS build, so it's just funny seeing her do this damage, so...
Right! Control breathing!
What?
You asked for it! Drop your weapon! Let's get it on!
I really wanted Farzan early on. She took too long. That shit is evil, I tell you. Why can't I get the final buff upgrade for my thing? It just won't appear. Sure. I got the worst one. Seems like this session is trying to tell me something. I have other buffs and it just does not fucking stop giving me this. Okay, let's do this then. There's a... Oh wait, did I already level 4 it that way? Oh, I did level 4. I'm stupid. Alright, whatever. Do I need to get the last character in here? Do I need to? Do I need to? Who am I gonna use for the final one? Pretty sure it's gonna be Mawika, Iensun, Vressa, and Chevrus, right? Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that sounds cool. I'll just waste these because I can.
Wait for my signal.
Brother. So restore 1 vigor to a random principal caster, but gain fewer advantages. It's too late for that though. What can I even get? Bennett? I already have Bennett. There's no one else I care about getting right now. Do this. I just felt like doing that one. Even though I didn't need to do that one, I'm not going to go under 0. I would like to get into a scenario where I could, but that rarely happens. Anyway, let's hear Yensun's voice line now. I'm already a little peeved, a little. Did he hit his head? What the hell?
So the further we go, the more dangerous things get? I'm suddenly reminded of my quest to break the 200 push-up barrier. After I got to 190, I had to force out the last few reps with gritted teeth and pure determination. I know if I eased off the intensity even for a moment, it would have been all over. But I did it. I made it to 200! It was worth it just to see all the big meatheads at the fitness club looking at me with that dumbfounded look on their faces.
Wow. Alright. 200 push-ups from a chibi? I gotta respect that, to be honest. I gotta respect that. Alright. Do it. It's a shame I didn't get to use all the characters. There's probably the... It's probably... Out of all 10 seasons, this might have been my worst one possible, I think. Like, in general, because usually I don't have this many characters remaining. Usually I have a little bit less than this, like, from every Imaginary Theater I've done. So, yeah. Now we got the squad here for the final part. Do it.
Justice will prevail! Quick as a flash! Pyroclastic surge! Rep! Headbutt! Charge! You asked for it! On my book, rest from the sky! Try and stop by my spark!
I didn't mean to do that, but...
Charge! Headbutt! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Boom! Hey!
Wow, I didn't think I could just keep going like that. That confused me. I was like, wait, why was I able to keep going? she just kept going, so I just kept doing it. I love this character. She really is just fun to play, man. Well, why don't you want the hardest hitting one? We could probably get the hardest hitting one despite her being on the wrong set. Yeah. That was probably from the melt from that one stage. Who took the most damage though? Bet you it was Kuching. I bet you anything was Kuching. But let's find out. Okay, most opponents defeated Kuching. Okay. Oh, Varessa took the most damage. Huh, okay. I actually didn't think she took the most damage. I didn't feel like I got that much damage during it, but... Okay, the team that cleared the fastest was... What the fuck? It was that team? Nah. Okay, whatever. That's crazy. Hey. Not letting it go all the way to the end again. No need for that. We know what character we use for the stages because the cast list is there. But now I can get my primos and then see what that poll is gonna be. But anyways, Ian first.
I've led my teammates to victory against the Abyss many times before. I must say, the experience here is quite reminiscent of those moments.
Really?
I'm enjoying the feeling of reliving past glories as we delve further into this domain. It's not often that you get to experience something like this. So let's take every opportunity to challenge ourselves here.
Yes, sir. Okay, where's Varessa at? Oh, I thought she'd be sitting at the chair, but I guess she's over here. Oh, she'd be over here, though. Oh, thanks, game. I didn't even realize. I didn't know I was looking at it, you know? I was just staring at Varessa, but deep down, I was really staring at this. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Back home, whenever I fight, it's to protect the people. It means
Whoa.
I can. I'm sure the more I.
Hers repeated, but I got second in some voice line. Is that a sign I'm gonna get her from the banner again? Let's find out. Clean 800. This is 69, so this is most likely the 4-star, possibly. Or we're going the full 10. Okay. Alright, full 10. 70. Wait, what? I miscounted by one then. That'd be the only way that happened. Well, then this means this is the 10th one. Who is it gonna be? Okay. That doesn't feel that great. But I know I should be more happy. Because now I have another powerful character I could play. But I'll be real with you. Was it worth the extra pulls I went into it? Because now I can't pull on the next patch banners. Well, I did say I was going to skip on next patch anyways, regardless of how good next patch's characters are. Focus on getting the character I want to get first, and then get everyone else. So, C5 Gaming is now C6. Haven't built him yet, but I do knew when he's going to be built now. But now that I have him C6, I guess we're going to need to take a look at this. Yeah. Going to need to take a look at this man. He's going to do some good damage. He'll be a really good asset to Imaginary Theater if I build him, so I should give him that much attention at the very least. I'm also going to check my pity later, but let me check now just in case. Because I need to know how badly did I miscount? Or does it even show it in real time? Because sometimes it takes time before it even shows it. 5, 10. Oh, it's not showing it. 15, 20. You know what? I'll wait. It's not showing it, so I shouldn't bother. Alright, so right now we got 85 of these Acquaint Fate pulls, and I plan to do the stream for the temple on this banner tomorrow. I have enough pulls to probably get 2 5-stars off this banner. I'm pretty sure I'm like 60 pity or so. So I'm gonna check it again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yep, and then Skyward Harp. Okay. I'll pull on this banner tomorrow. It doesn't feel that great that I went as hard as I did. Maybe I'll check later since it showed the flute pull already and see just before I end the stream if I actually did get anything else. It sucked that Gaming was the one I got C6 though. Feels kind of bad. He was the one that appeared the most off the banner, so I was hoping to actually end it off on Chevrouz because I was most excited for her, but maybe she'll appear. Maybe she'll appear in this banner, and you never know. But I'm probably not going to go out of my way to pull her C6 for a hot minute, so that's a good place to stop it. It does feel kind of bad, a little bad, because it was like the one out of the two, the one I wanted the least, but I wanted Gaming C6 more than I wanted Ian Sun C3, so I can't complain about it. Because now, me getting this means I'm actually going to butcher a character. I heard people say that Gaming likes using Crimson Witch of Flames, and if that's true, I'm going to put him on that for now. Which means I'm taking apart somebody's build. Who's it gonna be? Gonna find out. Them being C6, I wonder where his energy cost is at. So I'm like pretty bewildered of what I should get. Definitely taking this off of you, I'm sorry. Gonna have to give her Wonder Troop again or something, I don't know. Is this even enough crit? I mean... okay. I will have to do that. His crit rate is still not where I want it to be at, though. They're not really high enough to matter much changing anything. Even though I think I could change it for this. Where is she at? Did I miss it? Yeah, I missed it. I wish his crit rate was higher though. I don't like it. The ear is just right though. Funny part is I don't know if I'm gonna let him keep this weapon. Might be a time I, do this. I'm not willing to take this off of Kanich though. It's either I do this or I do this. Thing that sucks though is that if I do this, I'm gonna have to put him on the EM Sins, which drives a hard bargain at the moment, just because I'm not willing to take off the build I have on my D-Luke for that. Oh wait. Oh, I don't have to. Give me that. Oh, I don't have to do all that. I forgot I did craft that, didn't I? Well. Oh boy. Crit rate circlet is an issue, right? Am I gonna have to strongbox? I might have to strongbox. Damn. Um, you know what? What did this look like right now? It's not bad, it's just... What is this, Ascension? Am I that desperate to do that? No, I'd rather not. Let's see. I know his thesis gives him some extra crit rate, so it's kind of judgmental whether I'm doing this, because his C6 gives him 20 crit rate, so I shouldn't be thinking about that. So, yeah, 20 crit rate and 40 crit damage. That makes his build look a lot better than what it currently looks like. So with 20 crit rate, I'm going to have 91 crit rate. Like most of the time when he does damage. So, I still want to see what his ascension is real quick. I'm gonna check the wiki. Um, Now that I have Secret coming, I have to build him. So he's gonna be a priority this patch as well. Wait, what does he take for Ascension? Can I check that at least? I know I take Sisha. Oh right, he takes the Emperor's. Okay. He take the Lord of Fire and Iron dude. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Part of me is excited and looking forward to building Gaming. It just sucks that because I have Seat Low on this account, I'm gonna be forced to play Melt Seat Low, and on that though, look, he gonna be good. Okay, he has Attack Ascension. Ew. I guess because he's a 4-star, but whatever. He's cracked for a 4-star. He is the best 4-star DPS in the game currently at the moment. So yeah, give credit where credit's due. I will upgrade him. He will probably be a project for next patch, though. I'm going to focus Shengyun, which is probably going to take half of this patch. Because while Ian-san is done being built, she isn't done, per se. Where is she at? I need to level 90 her. Until I level 90 her, everyone else doesn't, matter as much. Also, did I guess yeah, I only did Blossoms, right? I was like trying to remember what other resin did I actually want to use. I want to save the Fragiles for now, but I might use the Fragiles for Gaming. I'm happy we got something at the end of that. I hope I can check my pity later, though. I'm a bit worried because now I can't pull anymore. So new Force character next patch, I won't be able to pull for them. I'll have to take the L on that. That's fine. I went as hard as I did for a good reason. Because I won't do this again. I'm saving for the next character to try to pull for it, but then again, now we are naturally back on the 50-50 schedule, so 11 50-50 wins, 9 50-50 losses. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get much out of that. But now, maybe in the future, whenever she comes back, I'll do like a tempo or two, depending on where my pity is at. But I'm not going to go any farther than that. Unless, like, the temple I get hoed by a weapon, then I'll do an extra one. But again, that depends on where my pity is at. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, rejoice, Gumming. You are a start now. It's funny. I said a long time ago when he first came out, I said because of how many people explained this kit and how much I wanted to build him right away during that Lancelot. But when I saw that he needs a C4 to function well as a DPS, not to do good damage, because he's probably going to do okay still, but not like what people praise about this character for, which is C6. The fact that there's a crit constellation on a 4-star is cracked. I mean, it's funny that people talk about this guy as heavily, but it's because he could take advantage of reaction compared to someone like him if he were to get his C6, because he also gives himself crit rate and crit damage. But no one really talks about this Haze because he can't take advantage of reactions. But people praise Navia, but she's a 5-star character, so there's a difference, and maybe because she's also a female. Maybe that's another reason, but at least Gami's one of the actual boys in the game that's actually praised a lot. So, you know, Gami is now C6. I look forward to seeing when I actually build him, because I wonder if his 120 ER is going to be enough. He sees healing, and healing overflows, so he's going to have great, you know, synergy with Farina. He doesn't exactly need Farina to sing him, but I don't know how good he's going to be when I build him. He's definitely going to feel different than usual, though. I just hope I can get his crit stats balanced, but I'm not going to strongbox this set anytime soon. I don't know what I'll actually give him, though. I wish that Golden Troop would work on him, but it doesn't exactly work the way it's intended because his damage is burst damage despite it being skill, or is it plunge damage? I forget. Either way, I wish that the new plunge set would work on him, but it doesn't apparently, because people were talking about that. So that just leaves me with Crimson Witch, which apparently a lot of people said to try him on this. I was gonna originally do Martial Hunter just like I did on my second count, just to find out that's not even that good on him. I guess it makes sense that he could take advantage of this for the reactions, and he technically does activate his skill multiple times, but I don't know if he actually even gets the full use of the 4-piece set bonus. I'm gonna have to actually test that myself when I do. I know he can also use this. It's not wasted on him. Like, all the stats can be used on him if you have nothing else and want to use Gilded Dreams. But I can't take Gilded Dreams off anyone other than, Tenor has my best pieces. Which I can't do that, so he really is going to be the person that holds this. So, well, time for Yanfei to change. Yanfei, where art thou? Feel bad I didn't get her C6 after so long, but now she's kind of just, eh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's like that. Okay. It's like that. Not the end of the world, though. I have Dia I'm gonna have to hoe. I'm sorry. I think other goblets have no. Okay. Uh, shit. Uh, to take that off how I hate them, I'd have to test another circuit we got recently. That's crit damage. gives a little bit more yam. Huh. If this ends up being an upgrade for Alhaitham, even if it's only barely, it will go to him. It's just, it's crazy that this is like my only other good one because I thought I would take this one. The thing is, Alhaitham prefers EM more than that, so that's why that piece can't be taken. Even though I'm thinking about taking it off of coaching, not gonna lie. Wait, I can't do that. Right. I'd have to change the height of the build entirely if I want to change that. The thing is, I don't think I'm willing to do that. Unless I get a cracked Denzel Goblet on set for Wonder Soup that is even close to this goblet. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay. Well, that means Alfei is further screwed over, so she's going to be on a two-piece setup. I guess it is what it is then. Not like a two-piece is horrible, it's just going to be kind of bad. Going to be kind of bad, given how close I was. I got rid of the really good attack circlet. Realizing that that was a mistake real quick, huh? Do I regret my decision of doing so? I don't know. I could always use the, I could always craft another artifact and do it for this set, but do I really want to? That's the thing. I don't think I'm that tempted to. Well, time to do this then. I can't even do a circlet. Yippee. Um, I might have the Strongbox because of this. I don't want to do that either. Well, let's take a detour and see if this actually can happen. We're gonna go to the region that gave this set to me as well. Because it technically is within Liwa's jurisdiction where Crimson Witch of Flames comes from anyways. We're going Strongbox a little. I'd rather not do this, but watch me regret doing this. Or maybe something will happen. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Where am I going? Ooh, with this chill music, yeah, I haven't heard this in a while. Can't believe I'm Strongboxing again, but what can you do? Nah. Bro, if this gives crit rate, I actually have a reason to roll this. That's if it gives it to me, though. I need an onset Pyro Goblet after all. In a sense of circlet. Actually, I need circlet on this set, so I don't know why I'm strongboxing this actually. I need to do Wonder Soup, but I felt like doing this a little bit. And by a little bit, I'm already about to stop. I want to try for one locked artifact. After one locked artifact, I'll stop. But that could take forever at this rate. Interesting. I'm not really a fan of single crit artifacts for a set that I need like a pretty good CV of, you know. But it could be really good, generally. Oh my god. I don't care about pieces like that now. Hoping for a specific artifact is pretty, you know, foolish a little bit, you know. But, you know, I didn't think it would take me this long to get like a specific artifact. Guess it's just not a lucky day for artifacts. Maybe. One, two, three. I said it on this one I might stop. That was why I was counting to three. Okay. That took far longer than I would have wanted that to though. Bruh. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to that just out of spite. I do need a circlet though. A Sans or a circlet that, you know, has at least crit on it. You know, is EM or attack percent. It doesn't have to have both at this point, but doing too much of this is gonna suck. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoops. Okay, I'll try that one. Nah. I want like one more try to crit circlet, a crit rate one. Or maybe it needs to be a crit damage one, doesn't it? Yeah, like I asked for that. I guess it is what it is. Originally, I wasn't gonna touch the Wonder Tube pieces, but I... Oh, wow, I actually have a reason to keep this. Damn. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It's hard to beat like the flowers I already have though. I don't care about doing that because of that. I want to try one more circlet. Come on. Okay, there's other things but feathers, you know. Flower. I'm about to give up. I don't want to keep spending all of these here. God dang it. How much more of this should I do? I'm gonna have to use like a bad artifact to bounce it out until I get a decent-ish one. Okay. There it is. That worth the amount of pieces I sacrificed? Probably not, to be honest. The only reason why I didn't, because it would have bothered me if I wanted to use an Imaginarium Theater, because I do actually use Yanfei. So no matter how this circlet turns out, I'm going to try to use it. Okay. So, she got that. Now, what about this Pyro Goblin that I was saying? What do you say, huh? Damn shame. Could I keep rolling it and it probably go on to crit? I could. Could it be better than what my hoots I was holding on to? Probably not. But would it be nice to have an onset Pyro Goblin? Probably. Problem is, I don't know if I want to lower his crit, aside from how his constellation looks, just because I could take advantage of it. Having as close to 100 would be better. Yeah, it would be better. So I think I'll just leave it like that. Even though I probably want to still try the go, but I don't know why I want to try it though. No benefit to trying this. But a part of me wants to still try it, I don't know why. Are there any other pieces I had? I think I did have a few others. Where is Yongfei at again? Didn't think I was gonna spend this much time doing this, but it's fine. If the last stat is like, I don't know, maybe ER or EM, I might try it. Don't do that. Okay. It still makes me bad getting rid of that, so I think I'll just take this slow. It's dead. Don't think there was one. I think there was like one I unlocked that was double crit, but okay, never mind. Okay. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. I have a circlet that is bound to be decent enough that I won't have to switch anything. I feel like I might regret not having a crit circlet, but I'll have to live with that. As for crit damage one, because of the weapon I'm forced to put on her, this should be fine. Correct. Alright, cool. One more crit rate or attack percent, I'll be fine with it, to be honest. Hey, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That one more attack percent or crit rate, and this is not, okay. This is a rare type of artifact that not a lot of people seem to appreciate, though. Is that even though you didn't get like the extra crit, getting a piece that even went into crit one time with this much attack is pretty valuable, in my opinion. I do value a piece like this, if you're able to build around it, that is. So I'm willing to keep that. That's very nice. So, next piece, attack percent. Or should I just do EM for reactions? It's probably just gonna be attack percent for now.
Mm.
Not my best piece, I'd rather not. Could take that, don't want to use that, even though unironically the stats on that would still be useful. Oh yeah, I could use that. Let me think. Here we are. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Um. hmm. Basically, I want to do an ER Sans just to have it on her. Could roll that onset one, you know. Kind of need to roll this for a different character entirely. I am a little curious, to be honest. Where's that? There is someone who wants this. This could be a problem depending on how this rolls. Oh. Don't hold this piece, come on. Okay. You know what sucks? If 16 gives HP percent, I might be entitled to keep this. Interesting. This is interesting. This is hmm. Was there a character I wanted this for though? Not really. So I don't know if I can even offset a sans for it. I think it was a circlet I'm thinking about. Yeah, I think it was a circle I'm thinking about. Hold on. Wait. Even though I don't play a character much, I still always like to rebuild her, but don't think I could use it. I don't even think I have a circle on her set anymore. Yeah, I don't. Maybe if I Strongbox, I would actually be able to do that, but I'd rather not do that. So I guess I'll have to leave that alone, shouldn't I? Guess I'll just leave that alone then. Makes me a little sad though, because I have this feeling that I would be able to use this on somebody that I'd want to use this on. Hmm. It's a shame actually that I want to get rid of it. Despite a part of me not wanting to do that. Be nice if I could take that off of Auron's hands, but now she has like decent ER. Her name is whatever. I can always change it later if I try to do something different. For now, at least she has a build. This might not stay on her forever though, because just like with Gaming, if I do get this guy C6, I will give him a good shot at building him and see if I like his playstyle. Shame I only have him C1 though. But I was curious about his playstyle. After seeing other people play him, I wanted to see my hand at playing him. It's just such that he really likes aggravate, so I just am very weary of playing him. Whereas there is something I wanted to try with Yanfei. Now that I have Shengyun, it makes me wonder if there's a team where I could front load her damage, even if it's only a little bit. I doubt it since I don't have her C6 though, but that's my fault to be honest. If I want to improve her ER, I do have something for that, but it's not really worth it. I think it's fine. Build, it does its due diligence. You know, I did not think I was gonna spend my time doing that. I was originally gonna say let's do a detour and do the echoes for Venti. 'Cause I can do Venti's echo, which I'm going to do still. Rather do it in this stream. Diaz, I'd have to bring her to 90, and I probably am not gonna get around to it this patch. Too many characters I need to build right now. Probably the most I need to build, even after Mawika, is the most I've needed to build characters right now, so I have to bring her to 90 if I want to be able to do this. But I can do this. Reach successful checkpoints within a time limit. I'm worried whether or not I will have the damage for this because I didn't really build him with that context unless there's like a way for me to infuse elements, and then which I have a good build. I do have a good build on him. It just sucks that what I have going on is interesting to say the least. Might just give this to him just for the challenge. Even though I don't like seeing no one with Elegy on, I have like 3 different characters that want Elegy on, and now a new one because I just tried to do it with Ganyu, even though it's not really warranted. Might give it to Farazan soon though because of what I'm gonna test, but pullable floating bombs will intermittently appear. Attacking the bombs will cause them to explode after a short delay. In the Windborne Phase 2, torches will be extinguished one by one. It doesn't say anything further. Okay. And the first part I'm supposed to use the wind current to get to another area, right? So you want me to use the wind current, which is usually not very useful. Is that fine? Am I gonna get fried? I hope not. Maybe it just does damage to me and I don't realize it. Got ammo wind currents. I see animal wind currents right there. I don't like that.
Brace yourselves.
Oh, they actually move. Okay. I don't like that. What the fuck? Through the square. Alright. Where the fuck? Oh, okay, here. Okay. Easy peasy. So yeah, the lasers damage you. I forgot that was like a thing from Monster. I remember there was like Was it in a domain during like a Archon quest? It must have been because I do remember
Here we
that
go.
vaguely. How can I forget that? I don't like this. So what did this torch thing about, right? I have to use it to generate pyro, right? Or do I? Oh,
Let's play. Think you can get away? Yeah.
okay.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Think you can get away?
Yes, we're good.
Yeah. Let's play.
Yes, sir. Easy. Easy. Very easy challenge. Somewhat fun because, I actually don't mind Vince's playstyle. It's just he never gets a time to shine, so it's like really hard to find a use case for this character. I obviously have like ways I can make him work in the Abyss if I really want to. It's just I don't know if I want to go through the mental gymnastics for certain scenarios, which happen quite often. Unless I want to just play freeze with him, but don't have the crowd character for that, as I would have originally wanted. Alright, I can check there. I actually like his echo. His echo actually looks nice. Oh, he doesn't have a voice line for it. Right, I forget. I don't remember if it was like a voice line for every character though. I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't. So I'm just chipping in generally. Yeah, in general. Next, we're gonna redo this. Pretty damn hungry right now, but we're gonna do our next one. It's a shame that while I have Gami C6, I still don't know if he even does good damage in Overload. Unless, for some reason, he can just do that if I front load Electro enough. He probably would be fine against it. I mean, there's Tulpa in here, so he'd probably slap the shit out of it either way. Should I do Arlecchino again? Probably going to. Yeah. Let's just go into it. Just having the least amount of ammo as far as on, you better appear early this time. Capan Electro. There's quite a bit of Electro characters, so I guess it wouldn't hurt grabbing one. That's an interesting elite. What the heck? I actually want to see what that is. I kind of want to do it. It's hard to get these when they appear. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, freaking. I'm worried about, like, grabbing the companion card and then end up losing the battle, so that's happened to me before already. Sometimes they disappear, sometimes they don't. I'm just not willing to take the chance for that. Okay. Tonkasaurus, so it's Flower Feather Clan members and the Collective Plenty members. Without a Chevreuse on this lineup, it feels pretty ugly what I have to do though. I have to do something very shady. Shady is the wrong word to be honest, but you know what I mean. I'll do something like this. Probably shouldn't do this. I should have did Toma. Toma would just be a little bit better since he's C6.
All right, bring it on.
Stand clear. Swirl. Mark 2.
Power the done. Into the shadows.
them down.
Brace yourself!
Okay, thank you for stopping me.
Scorched. Which will it
Oh, that
be?
can damage me like that.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis and...
Demolished!
Oh, thank you, Farzan. You actually listened. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's dumb. It's too early for me to be wasting all of my Fantasia flowers. That would literally fuck me in the beginning if that happened. Alright, refresh. Grab this. I want that battle assault. Damn. Refresh. Okay, it's still here. Random guest star. Chilling in. Yes, okay. Cool. We got a companion random. Let's just see it. It's only gonna be 2 members though. Ooh, getting shivers early is actually pretty clutch. The thing is, I don't know if I'm happy about that or not.
A little extra training never hurts.
Refresh one more time. Oh, I lost the... Yeah, you see, this is why I don't like refreshing it when there's the 110. I just want one more of these. I want to do that. I had to do the trade there. Maybe refresh one more time? Okay, well. You know what? I will grab this in. Do I need Pyro? I guess I could use another Pyro character. I'm just worried I'm going to end up wasting that slot if I'm not careful. Okay, let's do it. So, another really hard to pick one. I don't know why you want to do this to me again. If I pick Arlecchino, I don't think that would be bad, but it wouldn't be good. But I remember I used her against the other boss coming up after this stage, so maybe it's not wasted there. Traveler I'd rather get later, and Bennett I'd rather get later. So it wouldn't really feel that great getting Bennett, but I guess I'll
An
do this.
insurmountable problem, I presume.
This definitely gives me options, so kind of excited to see which one I'm gonna do. If it's only those two, it might just be fine, maybe. Maybe. I could use Toma. I could have to waste Beta. I'm gonna need an Electro character next time. I might just do this one, to be honest. Get a better use out of Shao's plunging. This is not like a good Shao build though, since this is like a Shao that's very weak, and I'm about to buff him with a C6 Farzan with the trial version of him. I could do her for Overload, which is very tempting. So I'm gonna try it.
You are not welcome here.
Eyes on me! Check this out. I got you covered.
We'll see about that. Gears of the...
I don't really need to do that, but I just felt like doing it.
Disappear. Now testing my patience.
Okay, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, you did some damage.
To ashes! Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
Have fun with this gift! Dare to mess with me!
Evil conquering! Worthless!
Yes, sir. That was actually fun to play. Alright. Companion random for your boy. Brother, there's other characters? Okay. Since I've shown it, it's not like the biggest deal, but it just kind of upsets me seeing Power Trevor there. I want to get Kazuha. I'm probably gonna use Sucrose, but if I get I might actually need. No, I might actually need. Official. I still have a Toma. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I need
The threads of
official.
your fate lie in my hands.
Do I do Animo though? I mean, I still could. To be honest, I could. I very much could. Since it gives me 3 options, I'm guaranteed to get Longin if I want to get her. Since I have another proc of Shell, I don't need to worry about it. I probably will do it. The character I'm going to get is probably going to be
Want me to
you.
come along?
I'm gonna need you for the next stage. Because always right after the first boss, they give you a Leyland disorder where you have to protect it, which is annoying. Protecting a monolith is not difficult in here at all, but I just like having the grouping. Makes it easier. If I didn't get Shun, I would have used Kazuha for this boss, but now I don't need to do that. I wanted to do this, but I'm not doing that. This is gonna be so weird. Okay. Let's figure out this rotation.
Here's backup!
Overruled.
Thank you, C2 Arlecchino. I forget the little pop at the end is very satisfying, so I can't really blame anyone who likes, C2 Arlecchino, right? She's just so strong she can just handle it herself. It does make her playstyle a little bit more fun with her normal type playstyle, though. Anyways, Anson, thank you. Okay, an animal one again? I'd rather not. Okay, what about this one? His vigor is not fully restored. I'm guaranteed a good character if it's literally anybody but this one, and Shell. Or maybe even you, actually. I'd probably be really upset if I end up getting the vigor restored off of that one. Okay, clutch. Okay, I'll take that. Ooh, let's do this one again. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna change it up. Nah, doing this one. It is. So I'll get rest. I'm not gonna use the Ensign because my Ensign's not really C4, so. I can't believe I went more pulls on the banner than I should have. Now my pity's too high. I'm not risking another 5-star. If I wanted to, I could grind enough primos to actually try the 5-star, which is pretty ugly to know that. Do I do Shao instead of Kazuha? I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna end up doing something a little scuffed, but hopefully it's not.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Here comes the fireworks! Stand clear. Swirl, Mark 2.
Time to testify.
Absorption test. Wings of darkness.
Ready.
Move the ship down! Enhanced animal module 75.
We will look. Shoot on sight. Loaded.
Midnight fantastic. Absorption test.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Swirl, Mark.
Time to testify.
Let's super freeze. Fuse is lit.
Why is that in here?
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
It's probably because of the other judging alive.
We will look. Shoot on sight.
Here comes the fireworks. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
Ooh, what a nice pairing here. I like this. But I hate picking between the two. Because I'm most likely going to need the Pyro character. Do I do Bennett now? I could. I want to save Bennett for Tulpa though. I wouldn't mind getting Shaolin right now, but I'm gonna do Bennett this time. Okay. Okay, you're just gonna not let me get a character this run, it seems like. Okay. Even though there's quite a bit that I need, because the next boss is upcoming, and I can't really ignore that. So I'll tell you what. Let's think about this. I can use Shell, and I'd have to do something scuffed, unless I just waste Fischl, which is very possible. I'm probably going to end up having to do that. It is what it is. I'm going to end up having to do that, because I would have loved to have Auron right now. But what else would I want? Since Kazuha isn't being used yet, there's a chance a Pyro Sword or Electro Sword can still be used. So I'll do that. I said if I get lucky enough to get one, I hope I can get Varessa right now. Last time Riku would make it possible right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is Raiden fine right now? Raiden would be fine if I got Shaolin after. Not right now though. But I tell you what, I could waste her on the stage. That's something I could do. I'm gonna do
The
that.
campaign begins.
Defeat 30? Nah, I'm good on that. Nah, I'm good on that. The fuck? I'm good on that. If I had Raiden on like a weird tenacity build because she can run tenacity, I would do that, but I'm not gonna do that. Right here. Now you can see the limit of Trial Shell's damage. I like having Bennett Lust.
Shatter.
Lament.
Oh, he's lamenting.
Worthless. Tear. Worthless. Worthless. Tear. Get out of my way.
Okay.
Boring.
I'm going in!
There's no reason to do that, but I feel like
We'll see about that.
Evil conquering.
I'll just do this now. I'm not gonna run out of energy for sure.
Worthless.
So 60k is fine. How'd I get hit? Okay.
Worthless. Useless.
Everybody stand still! Have fun with this gift! Dare to mess with...
Disappear. Tear.
It sucks when his regular Shao playstyle, I find his playstyle incredibly boring. Now we're in a situation. If I don't get at least Veressa, I don't know if I can do the boss. Yeah, I don't think I can. So what is RNG gonna do for me? Awika it is.
Anytime, any place.
Awika it is. Okay, so they're gonna be so scuffed. Yeah, it's gonna be so scuffed. I could theoretically just not use either of them, and I probably could still clear this stage and do this and this. I could do that. I want to save Bennett for Topa though, so that's like my biggest problem. I could do this and try this, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to try it. But if I'm wasting a week a year, I don't think it's that wasted. I can use Arlecchino for the Topa bus. I would have loved to have something for that bus, but it's probably the only one I'm willing to take a notch out of at the moment. So let's try it.
Into the fire!
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Midnight!
Am I doing that right now? Yes, I am.
Incinerate! Luba, get the... I summon thee!
Rev the engines!
Bruh. Okay. Kinda need more Electro, so I'm gonna grab you. Oh, can this fucking stop? Okay. Can I get Veressa, or are you gonna continue to hurt me inside? Please. Thank you.
Will there be enough food? If not, I brought my own.
I brought my own. Alright, let me sub. I could use Veressa's team for the last two, but what do I do for this one? I might force myself to do that one because I don't. As much as I want to try this, saying that punch attacks are more warranted, it's a shame I don't have Gaming built. It's a shame I don't got him built, so it is what it is. I actually can't wait to build Gaming, even though I low-key really wish I got Shiver C6, but it's fine. Should I have went as hard as I did? I feel like it wasn't worth it, but I can't say it isn't. It's just this is one of the few times where I have a banner where I have none of the characters C6 and I'm able to go this far for it. I had to take that chance because I'm not gonna do it again in the future as far as I did just because I wanted two characters on the banner. I doubt next patch I'm gonna have another character to go for because now after getting one of my most wanted, I don't know who I'm looking forward to getting now. Outside of like new characters, which not every new character do I want. The next character I'm very debatably don't know if I want. No matter how good that character may be, it's debatably not worth getting for me. Despite me thinking it might be worth it for Imaginarium Theater's sake. That's probably the only thing that's keeping me wanting to completely write out Iskafia. If she wasn't Cryo, I definitely would skip her. But I'm still not going to try the 5-star, so it probably is what it is. So, anyways, I'm going to do... I could waste Causeway here. What's gonna suck is that I want to do, for the Tulpa stage, I want to use Arlecchino, Bennett, Sharling, and Shilinen. The problem is, I'm probably gonna have to use one of my main teams right now, or do I completely get rid of Bennett? I feel like Bennett, the one character I don't want to replace, so I might have to do this, which pretty sure Shilinen doesn't work if I use him. Which means I have to dig my pockets here. I'm just gonna have to live with it. Not like she won't be able to clear it, but Tulpa was tanky as shit for no reason. So it makes me wonder if I'll be okay.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Teamwork is true. Your toast. Goba, get. Don't blink.
Into the wind.
Everybody stand back. Cut to the chase.
The wind knows me.
This is now bad, 'cause I need some actual characters to appear now. I hate them. You're not gonna do anything, but Sarah's definitely not gonna do anything, so I'm gonna have to let that one go. And now we're at Tulpa. I was hoping to get somebody. Now my only choice would be, since I have Shonen left, Dia. Dia? I need Dia, Pyro Traveler, or Run. That's who I would need. And you gave me the three I just picked. Okay, that's kind of weird, game. You gave me all three that I asked for out of the three. Okay, so if I use Arlecchino at this stage, I could do Arlecchino, Shilonen. I could be scuffed and use Alhaitham, but if I'm using Shilonen, Power Tower is not going to be that useful. He's not going to be that useful. It might just be better to put Dia in the team because I don't have anyone to defend with. That might be the angle. I don't know if I want to use coaching against the boss. I might just do something weird without Haytham on the team, to be honest.
I got you, boss.
Alright, Dia, definitely worth it. Okay. Without Bennett, it's gonna suck. I want to use Varessa, the Varessa team for the last two. One thing that's gonna be weird is I might have to do something to scuffed here, but it is what it is. I either use coaching, which there's a chance that's not going to work out anyways, so I could do this. But then Shield's not going to work, so I can't do that, so I still have to do this. Okay, never mind. Just realizing that. Okay. Didn't think I'd be going all the way to the end to use these carrots, I swear. It'd be like this.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Overruled.
Bring it!
Okay. Can I move? Can I move? Can I move? I cannot move.
Let's get it on!
Love this game. Okay.
Letting brave names echo!
Thank God she survives a little bit more. I think that stinks her C2 as well. I could forget though, but she did damage. Sure. I could try to force out Haytham to the next stage, but I doubt that's gonna help me worth a damn though. I didn't get it. Okay. It honestly doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to use them. Alright, time for the rest of the team. One team without Mawika and one team with her. I'll do one team with Dia. Dia. Thinks she's on tenacity. So it should be fine. Team should work right. Should work fine. Yeah, I like having her lows. Okay. Should be fun enough. I only have to kill 2 of these guys for some reason.
Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! Start the clock! Faster! Stronger! It's justice o'clock!
Let's get it on!
Alright! Drop your weapons! Justice will...
Quick as a flash. Let
Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Arrow incoming!
That's a weird pose to stop her on. Alright. Before we do the next stage, the final stage, let's see if I got Brett's second voice line on. Let's see if we get Yun's second voice line on. Start with you. She's been patient with me.
So the further we go, the more dangerous things get? After I got
Okay.
to... But...
Fair. Alright. So there's her copying the same voice line. What about you?
I love this place. It feels like we've just walked straight into a fairy tale, where we're both dazzling warriors.
Dazzling with a body like that is crazy to me, but let me not say why.
That seems to be as far as the magic goes. No invincibility or anything. It still hurts when I get hit, and I still get tired after fighting for too long. That means we can't just defeat all the enemies in one fell swoop. We'll have to pace ourselves and keep replenishing our energy. I brought plenty of blazed meat stew. You want some?
Cute. Thank you. You. Next. About this last one. Right, I'm not changing my team, so it doesn't really matter if I waste these or not, to be fair. I'm not gonna have Animal either, so it doesn't matter. I might do something interesting, which is delay Mawika's rotation a little. I want to try something. I want to see if her ult can one-shot the thing. Because it seems like I can't one-shot it with Ressa, even though I can knock his down phase very fast, so it doesn't matter much, but I'll do this though at least. Come on, come on.
You asked for it! No! Start the clock! Heads up! It's justice o'clock!
Wrath from the sky!
Aha! Would you look at that, mate?
Hands where I can see 'em! Rocket! Form first! Let's move! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Burn it down!
Stop right there! Justice will...
Controlled breathing.
Kapow! Yeah!
Light of the blazing sun!
I really do like this team. It's alright. Even though I'm probably not going to play Mawika in this team, but I'm probably going to play her in this team a lot more than like any other Natlan character, just because I like playing an overloaded team that feels like I'm playing an overloaded team. I guess it wouldn't be bad to check this again. If I don't get Varessa third voice line or Yenson third voice line, I'm willing to do this one more time. Because I like playing Varessa. She's still got the highest damage dealt, fair. I don't have Ben in the team. Well, actually, yeah, if I had managed, I don't know. If that helped Varessa's personal damage enough? I don't know. Oh, Claran did more defeated than clutching this time. Okay. Alright, you want me to take the most damage? Uh-huh. Alright. Join you this time? Yeah. I only need my Varessa squad toward the end. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Got used to playing Arlecchino C2. Now it's gonna make me feel bad when I go back to play C0 Arlecchino on my second account. Being able to instantly try to attack our mark is better. Not gonna lie. I can't wait to see if I can do this on my second account. I'm pretty sure this might be the Imaginary Theater where I can do hard mode on my second account. I have a lot of characters built on that account. Ooh, hold on. So, final voice line or not? Services.
Back home.
Okay.
It means I can go... I'm sure the more I...
So no to you.
Make sure to pace yourself during a workout. Proper rest is often the key to overcoming your limits.
I got her third
That
voice
said,
line.
rest doesn't have to mean sitting around and doing nothing. Come on, let's do some warm-ups to ease up those joints. The physical intensity is only going to increase from here on out. We must make sure we're prepared.
Well, Ansel got her third voice line a lot faster than I expected. Not something I really expected. Well, originally I would stop if that were to happen, but since there's two characters, I'm willing to let that slide and give Ressa one last chance because I really like her. So, let's strap in for another round. See if anything else happened here at all. Nope. Always like to check because I forget to do that. But let's do this. Wonder if I can even do Visionary on my second account. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I look forward to doing Imaginary Theater on my second account. Okay. Do I even care about Haytham? I might actually just take out Haytham out of here because I don't think I'm ever going to get to play him in here. If there was a more Dendro focus Imaginary Theater, then I'd actually play him more. Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. Well, did I take out... Oh, okay, I didn't. Do I put another Pyro character? Nah, but I'm gonna put Hutao in here anyways. So, kind of don't want to ignore this when I see it, at least for the first one. Always check this. Well, Electro could I care about getting? I mean, there's quite a few that I wouldn't mind getting, so it doesn't really matter right now. I guess so.
Let's finish this quickly.
Sure.
Send one, send them all.
Sure. I'll use Hutao. Even though it's gonna feel pretty bad without Chevreuse, even though even with her, it's like her damage is better in Vaporize, but I feel like playing her. I don't know. Time for them 40k pyro damage. And I bet you anything I'll clear faster than using Yoimiya. I might want to actually use Toma here, actually.
Eyes on me!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Check this out. Supporting fire.
See? Time to go.
That still felt better than
Power the
Yoimiya, actually.
I got you covered.
absorption test. Stand clear. Swirl, mark tip.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab you. Grab me right now. You this? Store one vigor, but it's a little early for that, isn't it? I mean, there's a good chance I could get Toma's vigor up. That'd be cool. But nah. Another one. Random alternate cast member. And more alternate cast member will join the principal cast to complete this X combat event. It doesn't feel great because I won't get to pick between the two. It has like its own pros and cons doing that one. Like I could get somebody good with it, but I could also get nothing. And also this is nice because this only appears once per round. Do I do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I need more. I guess I could do more Electro. Since I got Cutting a little too early, but Pyro would be nice right now too. Well, there's the wasted 2 I just did. I'd love to do that. Yeah, I'd love to do that actually. Give me a chance at something here. Let me see it. Wow, you have appeared early every single round, and you're a random guest star. You know that? Or this is my friend's character, but it's very interesting how she's appeared this many times.
No
Because
need
he's
to
a part of
fret.
Pyro, but
I
still,
shall handle this.
it's fine. Could do that upgrade. I'm gonna do it actually. And then this. You ever got options for this, so it's not the end of the world, but I have to do this one. A little bit worried about this one though, because I hate doing this one. With overload, maybe it won't be that bad. Could use Hutao against this enemy as well though. I'm gonna do it freaking. A little bit of variety each run that we do, so it's not the exact same thing over and over. Even though it's still gonna be the same bosses, but you know. If I had Dia, that might have made things a bit more interesting, but I am gonna need a lecture next time, I think. You know what, I'm gonna do something a little different. It's gonna be weird doing this, but it should be fine. Might be better to do this. But I want to use my cushion. I'm pretty sure my cushion is gonna do more damage than that trial chlorand. I'll use it for now. No, that's not gonna work. I keep forgetting that. Do something wildly scuffed, but I bet you anything's gonna work. At least I can do some little off-field power with both Lumia and Tell with their marks.
Ready. Time to
And
testify.
then do this.
Let the mountains
I
bend
didn't.
for 'em. Fire, fire, dance on fire.
What? I think it was the mark that killed him, isn't it? I think it was who tells Mark. Every time she does a charge attack, that blood blossom goes off. That's hilarious. I had to go back in the stream to see that. Ooh, why do I gotta pick between the two, bruh? Okay, give me her. I have Arlecchino, so that should be fine. Refresh. Electro would be nice, but if I had, like, say, Bennett or Pyrochover, I think that would be just good. Or, heck, even Shelling would be good right now. I only need it for one rotation anyways. Damn it. Okay. You give me that character, you know I'm gonna have to pick her, right? My problem is now I'm gonna have a lot of duds sitting in my inventory, so I'm just gonna have to let Arlecchino carry that maybe. Well, picking Chevrolet.
All right, team. Let's move it out.
I didn't want to do that, but since it gave me Chevrolet, I can't just say no to that. My Chevrolet was C6, I would be more excited to use Chevrolet against like the Topo with an overloaded team. I'd rather not do that. So I want to use Toma here. I could avoid using Shonen until Topa and do this. Then I'm definitely needing ammo next time. Or I could do something scuffed with this. Honestly, I should have enough damage.
Into the shadows. Transfixed.
Support fire! Check this out!
Ready.
Damn, what a badass ending to Arlecchino doing that. That kind of looked badass, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I want to pick her so bad, but I want to grab Oron too. Oh my god. If I grab her now, I can use Shell. It's very tempting, but not having Toma kind of sucks. Cause then who am I gonna use for my Pyro character? I guess you, man. You know what? That gives me an idea then. I still want to grab Oron though. Boom. Damn. Boom. Actually, give me him right now.
Sounds good to me.
Do I want to do that? This one wasn't as bad as it actually intended to be. I could use Kazuha in the next stage, but I don't really need him right now. If I can use Shao, which I'm going to do that. Heck, Farzan can group pretty well herself being C6. If I had a friends like C6 DPS Kazuha, then it'd be a different story. Gonna do something scuffed again. Bet you anything gonna work. I could use Beta though. I'm debating on it. I don't feel like I need to though. Not for this stage. I can use it for next stage though.
Come on! Watch this!
Reprise! Nowhere to hide. Gears of the storm.
Stick around! Watch this! Tide rises! Stick around! Fly in!
Hey.
Dare to mess with me. Fire hazard.
Tide
Speed of light. Let's round him up. Repeat its course.
Evil conquering. Here. Worthless. Here.
I heard a sound like a story quest just started in.
Here.
I thought that was like that happened.
Come on! Show me your curse!
With sword from shadow.
Watch
Incoming.
this!
Cool the ship down.
Stick
Have fun
around!
with this gift.
Stick around!
Let's finish. Too late for regrets.
Stick around!
Useless. Lament.
I love using Farzan as a DPS if I want to. I mean, she has her harp on after all.
Worthless.
Stick around! Stick around!
Keep
Tide rise! Show me your
worthless.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Nowhere to hide.
What? Stick around!
Don't blink. Hey! Truth repeats its course. Fuse is lit. Assisted retreat. Incoming.
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here.
Watch this! Stick around!
Worthless.
Gears of the storm.
I felt like using her own. Madam Faruzan. Fisher would be quite nice, but I gotta grab Bennett when I see him. I don't like this. This, I guess. Can I get a character now? Or not? Okay. So this sucks. We have a boss on the next one. I'd like to have, you know, Moika or Varessa. It's gonna be a problem eventually if I don't do that. Oh man. Do I do that one again? I don't want to. I might just, I don't want to do that one. I mean, technically I could do this stage, but a part of me does not want to. For the sake of my own sanity, I'm just gonna copy this one for the third time. I hate to do that though. Save my own sanity if I end up doing the other two stages. Because even though the other stage will be easy to clear, the team I'm about to run is gonna be scuffed. plan to run you. The problem is I don't want to use Bennett, but I could use Bennett on this stage just to have overload. But if I run Farzan, I don't know who else to run. Actually, do I even need to do that? But I got an idea. Hold on. Use Farzan DPS. I think I might do that. So I'm gonna do something like this.
Don't blink. Huh? Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal model. Going in. Have fun with this gift. Dare to mess with me.
With sword comes shadow.
Speed of light. Animal hypostasis emulation. Don't break my glasses.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Gears of the storm. We'll see about that. Oh.
Cut to the chase.
What? Ha. Yeah. Absorption test.
I'm going in.
I'll have to try a different approach.
Repeats its course.
Don't blink. Hey. Nowhere to hide.
Got lucky that time.
Wow, how many times am I gonna get ragged out like that?
Animal test 6308.
Oh, that's a bad. Somebody's staying invisible.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Dare to mess with me?
Okay.
Gears of the storm. Stand clear. Absorption test.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey! Everybody stand back. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Will swirl. Mark 2. Speed of light. Truth repeats its course.
Had to do more switching so reactions procced instead of me just trying to do Farzan's charge attack. Okay, you are not useful yet, but I can try to make use of you. Oh, thank God I can do the companion invite. There's a good chance Moika appears in this, and Varessa. I might try. Let's see who we get actually. Yeah. So right now we're about to fight Big Mean Boy. I could use Varessa right now.
Will there be enough food? If not, I brought my own.
I appreciate that the game still decided to not give me another character one. That's so fucking annoying. But okay. And then there's companion random. I appreciate that, I suppose. Okay. So I do got a team I can run. Because it's not like I need Moika for this. I just needed Moika or Varessa. I decided to pick Varessa because I can at least get to see if she gets with her voice line now. But this means I have to use like a different team with Moika later. That's fine. I'm completely fine with that. I could make the third slot Shilonen. I can make the third slot Kazuha. I can make the third slot Bennett. I can make the third slot you. I'm gonna do you.
Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Headbutt!
Okay, okay, chill out.
Start the clock! Control! Yeah! Heads up!
Hey! No. Oh, this one it is. I'm worried that this will disappear if I don't do this. For one vigor to one or two characters. I could get more. Ooh, this is an interesting trade-off. I could. This could be good actually. Okay, it picks the one that's not used right now. Did that mean they're even in the team though? Okay, they are. Okay, fine, I guess.
The
Official.
threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Do I do a swirl-based angle? I could use my weak on this sage before the Topa. So I'm probably gonna do that. Probably gonna save Shonen for Arlecchino. I could use her with him, but I'm gonna try Bennett this time to see how much damage she does. So this next I think I have an idea of what team I'm gonna run. For my weak it's just gonna be scuffed, but it should be fine. Do I want to worry about an animal swirl reaction? I could get the Electro one and get more damage out. Do I want to do that? I might need more characters. Just a little bit more though. I just want Auron and Shelling if possible. But for now, let's go back. What do you say, Veressa?
Don't forget to stretch your muscles and relax in between battles. Otherwise, the fatigue will only build up over time, until your limbs are all sore and stiff. I know some really good assisted stretches, but I've only done them with Coach Yansan before. She's the only one who can handle my strength. But I'm sure you can handle it too. How about I help you relax first, and then you help me with my stretching after?
That sounds kind of interesting. Anyways, there's the third voice line. I'm happy now. Now, all the way to the end. We go. So, could do this one this time. The problem is, do I want to? You don't particularly need supplies to kill that Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel, but I do kind of want to do this one. I do kind of want to do this one. Come on, change it up. I think this.
To ashes! Clouds high, the birds call, one with nature. Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! Not bad.
Winged darkness! Power of the desert height!
One with nature.
Light of the blazing sun!
Clouds high. The birds call.
As you wish.
To ashes!
I forgot I can get Mawika to just jump into the air. She really is just that versatile, huh? Didn't think about that, but thankfully I thought I was at the box that I could jump that high with her. I forgot I could. Doesn't really matter who I put here, but you know what? Cookie this time. Do I do the 40 cash? Sure. I could get the 90. But I could get it here too. But I could get the 90 this time. Yeah, I figured that. Double mystery cash free. Do I care about getting? There is one more stage I need to do after this one though. So I guess there's that. Yeah, I should do that. Hey, I can get Oron after if I can get another
Got a
chance.
job for me?
What's the occasion?
Coolio. Got the 2 carrots I wanted. Don't forget I still have Pyro Traveler, but here we go. Now we got something interesting here. Should I even bother doing this? I don't think it really matters. So I'm going to use you. Even though I could use cooking, it won't change my result. But I noticed I don't have Bennett anymore. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I'm dumb. Forget I said that. There we go.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Lay to bear.
Let's light it up! Bring it!
Time to say hello.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah, she just clears it. Honestly, I'm happy I learned how to use Arlecchino since I have her on my second account, but you know, it's making me think it'd be nice to have a long-term project where I decide to go for cons of just a specific character for my separate account. That is something that might just happen one day. But I don't know if I want it to be Arlecchino, but I do like her C2 prowess, it's nice. Do I care about the rest of the cast now? I can still use Kazu in the next stage. I can use Farazan. I'm probably going to use Farazan. I'm probably going to use Dia. I can use Traveler. I can use Fischl. I honestly don't know if I really need to grab any of the characters here. But what should I actually grab, actually? And I could do this.
The campaign begins.
That looks horrible. Like, I could do it. And it'd probably be possible because I do have, like, the means to do it, but it's definitely gonna feel horrible. But you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I want to change it up. This whole run is completed. Now I got all the voice songs I wanted. This stream's gonna be reaching 4 hours if it hasn't already. Once we got right, I could do a team with her. This could actually work. Thing is, I might just do this instead. Well, wait. Now that reminds me. Maybe it would be smarter to do this. I'm probably want to put her here. I'm actually worried I'm not gonna survive very well without her. But it would be nice to use my Shaolin because she can do decent damage. Even without Bennett, she can do decent damage. Surprisingly. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. I feel like having Dia here would be nicer though. I only need to kill this guy though.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Midnight fantastic, nice and spicy.
I didn't expect this team to work this well.
By royal
Now you shall perish.
I didn't expect this team to work that well. That felt pretty good. Well, don't really matter which one we do now. Alright, we'll quit with Ressa for the up team time and call it a stream. This was pretty successful. All things considered, I went further on the banner than I should have, but surely everything is shown so I can see exactly where my pity is at after this. I would have really loved to get Chevy C6, but
Stronger. Wrath from the sky.
It's justice o'clock. Maximum power. You asked for it. Stop it. On my mark.
Controlled breathing. Light it up. Pyroclastic surge.
Yeah. Look out below. Justice o'clock. Yeah. Boom. Hero incoming. Yeah. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
yeah. I love this character. I hope they make another character as fun as her one day. I don't know if it'll be soon though, but gosh, being able to just spam her skills and then plunge, it's. I don't know if I'll even get the same amount of fun out of Gaming though. That's like my biggest problem. That's why I was so iffy about building him, but I still found his playstyle more fun than Shell because Shell's playstyle is just the most generic, boring one to do. And I know Diluc is very similar to him, but at least you can spam his punches a bit faster, which to me is a bit more fun. I don't know. But I feel like with Melt Gami, I might enjoy his playstyle, so I like to see how strong he does damage for. Anyways, highest damage dealt. It's always somewhere in the 370s when, you know, on a support build. Feel pretty good to see her hit that number in a support build, yeah. Most support defeated is Shao this time, congrats, man. Arlecchino took the most damage. I think that's fair. She can tank with her C2, I suppose. I didn't read that much into her C2. Definitely have to look at that again. Tina cleared the fastest with the Hu Tao team? What? I wasn't expecting that. Okay. That's interesting. I think that makes sense actually when I think about it, but it's still a little surprising for me. That's fine. Well, that is it. Imagineering Theater Season 10. I think future Imagineering Theaters, which there is the other one, which looks freeze oriented with Geo. I don't know whose idea was that, but that's going to be the worst Imagineering Theater on the face of the game by far. So heads up for that one. But that's for me. So that'll be for another time. As for now, I have so many characters I need to build now. It's actually insane. It sucks that I won't get around to building Gaming until I finish off doing Shengyun. And then at least did my stream for testing her and rest of a bit further. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with everything now.
Back home. Whenever it means I can go. I'm sure the more I challenge.
I like seeing her voice once again. She is such a fun character, man. I don't understand all the hate on her, other than I can understand people disliking her appearance. I'm not the biggest fan of it either.
So the further we go, the more dangerous things get? After I got to.
So they both ended with the same voice line that started when we first came here today. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I did a weekly mission, didn't I? 15 domain challenges. Eee, getting that back is nice. I'm not willing to go under 10, despite me saying that. Now I have a fourth character I need to build this patch. I don't know when I'll build him though. I feel like because I have him C6, I should prioritize at least getting his boss match ready, which means I should start working on that, but I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is I have to get Shengyun to 90 and I have to get Ian-san to 90. Until then, I guess I'll have to wait. She's almost there though. I just need 10 more, which is either 4 more runs if I end up having to do 3 back-to-back drops in a row, but you never know. Tempted to do this honestly, but I don't want to. We're gonna stream again tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. Stream tomorrow is going to be the story quest event because it is available right now, but I'm not willing to do everything all at once. I'm not that type of streamer. So, yeah. Salute to all those who are watching. I don't even know who you are, but I see that, yeah, interesting. Wish I could bring you with me to my second account where I'm going to do at Imagine Theater again, but not going to bother with that. Originally, next stream would have been Exploration if I was doing something else, but since the story quest event appeared, I don't know what to do. Kind of put salt in the wound with that one. Where's it at, actually? What? Did they not give one out in the event? That's interesting. So the event rewards didn't give this. A story quest beat did. That's cool. I wasn't expecting that. I was definitely not expecting that. The first time I think I've ever seen it as a reward from like an actual story quest. That's cool. I don't like that that's really close by. Where's that at? Oh, it's just a speaker chamber, that's why, right?
My parents always say.
Can we check this now? Does it show the pity? Am I actually 70 or am I past 70? Because it felt like I miscounted. It seemed like. Okay, there it is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. That's that's steep. With me being able to save, I should be able to guarantee the next banner character. I'm in that kind of situation thanks to capturing radiance, but getting like a guarantee after, it put me in a weird spot, man. Getting a weapon, I just didn't want to like end it on that, genuinely. So going full 10 pity for the 4-star feels kind of bad. But from here on out, we can save for next character. And I'm going for Skirk. And then after that, I'm saving. Saving till probably the Cryo Archon. Because I don't want to get new characters despite whatever may interest me at this point. Even if it ends up being a Cryo or Electro character. I just genuinely feel like I'm in a position where I just don't feel like the impact of them as much, especially with this one. The only thing I could hope for is a cryo main DPS. And that is what people are saying Skirt's going to be. So, we have this. I thought I would do that tomorrow. Not going to do that tomorrow. I will do this Thursday. Yeah, I will do this Thursday and then we'll explore a bit more of the story, the world quest. A part of me doesn't want to do that because I want to have that as its own thumbnail. But how much do I want to just split the content just because I want to have a thumbnail for this? I specifically only want to do this because I know I can get 2 5-stars off of this. There's a good chance I can get 2 5-stars off of the standard banner right now. If I could build Gaming, I could be in a bigger, close enough chance of it, even though I don't know if I want to do that. That'll depend on how close I get to pity and how close I get there either way. I think we had checked before. I'm 60. I'm going to check one more time. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, pity. The only weapon I want left off of this banner would be Lost Prayer, the Sacred Winds. The only 5-star weapon I want. After that, I don't really care what I get. Maybe like another Skyward Harp would be cool. Or I could get the Skyward Polearm because the only one out of the whole family I don't have on my main account, but my second account hasn't. And then that's pretty much it. I don't really care what I get after that for 5-stars. Outside of that, I guess it's just if I can get Miss Mizuki off of this banner. Watch me not get her off of this banner, and then I lose my 50-50 on the future banner, and actually get her in the future patch. That'll be hilarious. Building her just to want to build her for the Acquaint phase doesn't really feel that good though, but I don't know if I'd even build her if I get her, but I do want to get her for collection's sake just because it's cool to just get more standard character for the banner. Huh. Oh yeah, wait. He got her? Or she got her? I keep forgetting. She did not tell me she got her. This must have just happened. Now I gotta check Discord. Damn. Yep, there it is. Okay, I can't really check that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will stream again tomorrow for a Story Quest event, final part, and do all the event stuff all at the same time. So I want to save it for having it. Yeah. Till next time, catch you later.